What's up guys, Nate again, and today I wanted to do a vlog video, kind of talking about some of the games I've been playing lately, and a few other things that have been on my mind, so I'll get right into it. So last Friday I picked up a copy of Twilight Princess HD. I haven't played Twilight Princess since it originally came out on the Wii, and I liked it at the time. I guess maybe it was because brand new console, brand new Zelda game, it just kind of, everything fit together and it was nice. But in retrospect, it wasn't really a memorable game, at least to me. There's parts that stood out, but overall, it didn't really sit with me. I guess, so to speak. I don't know. But I started it back up on Friday. I've played about 10 hours so far, I think. And to be honest, I don't really care for it. That's not fair. I do still like it, but I definitely don't like it as much as I did the first time I played it. The game looks nice. I mean, the HD visuals are a step up. They kind of just gave everything a better coat of paint. The textures are a little sharper and more high resolution. But the intro still takes forever to get through the whole tutorial section. It took me almost 5 hours just to get to the Forest Temple, which it's bullshit. To be honest, I don't want to start a Zelda game and have to play 5 hours before you get anything actually fun, because herding fucking goats and fishing, not so fun. But overall, I'll probably keep playing it. I'm not hating it, but it's definitely on the lower end of my Zelda favorites list. And just recently I finished up Steins Gate on the PS Vita. I really like that game a lot. It's a visual novel, kind of all about time travel. I guess that's basically it. It's about time travel. But these guys make this time machine out of a microwave and a cell phone. Kind of an odd premise, but once the story keeps going, it's all kinds of twists and turns. It was really, really good. There's actually an anime for it too that you can watch on, I think it's on Hulu and probably Crunchyroll. But it's really cool. If you've never played it or never watched it, it's a really cool, it's a really good story. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. The game's about maybe 30 hours if you want to go through and get all the endings. And the anime I think is 24 episodes, so about 12 hours I guess. So you can probably condense it down if you don't want to play the game, but definitely a story worth checking out. And this morning I downloaded Super Mario World on my 3DS. I've owned Super Mario World on 4 or 5 different platforms. Super Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance, the Wii Mario Collection. It's on my Wii U downloaded. It's on my 3DS downloaded now, so 5 times, I think. Maybe another one, I'm not sure, that I'm forgetting somewhere. But it's my favorite Mario game of all time, so I don't really mind paying for it again. Plus I like to play games on my 3DS, and yeah, so it was $8, which I was hesitant to spend because I do already own the game 1,000 times, and I've played it even more than that. But to have it on the go is worth $8 to me, I guess. I played it for a little while this morning. My daughter tried to play it with me. She was sitting on my lap, and the 3DS bottom screen, when you touch it, it goes into a separate menu where you can load save states and stuff. And she just kept slapping the bottom screen, and it just kept going into the menu, and it was not very easy to play with her in my lap, but she was having a fucking blast. So we played through the first couple of worlds, the first couple of levels rather, and it took 15 minutes because it just wasn't happening. And she'd get me killed in stupid pits and stupid enemies. But it was a lot of fun. I can't wait till she's a little bigger and I can actually sit down and teach her to play games, and because I can tell she loves it because she looked up at me and she's just beaming, and so that was really cool. So she just turned 1 year old last Tuesday, so probably in the next couple of years she'll be developing more of an interest and more of a, I guess, better hand-eye coordination and working on those motor skills, I guess. But it's super cute. She's just really into it. I bought her a little Mega Man plush yesterday. It's upstairs. She carried it around GameStop the whole time, and so I had to buy it for her. But it's this little cutesy Mega Man plush. But yeah, I also have been playing a little bit of Fire Emblem Fates. I was really excited for it to come out because I loved Fire Emblem Awakening, and it actually, once it came out and I started playing it, and not that it's a bad game, I wasn't really in the mood for a strategy RPG at the time, I guess. So I've kind of put that one aside for right now, at least till I'm in the mood for that kind of a game. I just played Stella Glow not too long ago, it kind of filled that void for me. So maybe I should have waited to play that till later, but I don't know. Fire Emblem's sitting there. I'll play it eventually. It kind of sucks because it's basically 3 games, so I'd like to get at least one of those finished up. But I don't know. I also finished up Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. It was okay. It was better than Dream Team, I think. It was shorter than Dream Team by about 10 hours or so, or at least I played it at about 10 hours less than Dream Team. It wasn't bad, like I said. I think that series has kind of run its course. There's not much else they can do with it. And I don't know. I played it and I beat it, and that was it. I'm done with it. I'll probably never think about it again. Which is kind of a shame because I really liked the earlier games in the series, and I really liked the first 2 Paper Mario games a lot. But it seems like Nintendo's kind of thrown that formula away for the Paper Mario games, at least. Which is a shame because The Thousand Year Door is like one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And I would really like to see them do something else in that vein. But alas, I guess it's not what they want to do. So who am I to tell them what to do? And finally, I wanted to talk a little bit about the state of my collection and just like my collecting habits going forward, I think. I know I mentioned a while back in one of my previous videos that I was thinking about starting to pare down some of my games, maybe get rid of some things that I don't really care about, to make room for things that I do care about. But it's one of those things that, I don't know, it's hard, because the games that I do want to get rid of mostly are like filler NES games. I've got just tons of like Jeopardy and just shit I'm never going to play back there. And like, it's not worth a ton. Like, some of these games are $5-10, maybe a few more complete in box. But I've kind of given up on trying to catch them all, so to speak, because the ones that I need that are left are just astronomically expensive, and I've got a family to think about, and I've got other interests as well. So dropping $1,000 on a complete in box copy of Little Samson or whatever the fuck, I think it's like $1,200 now. It's just not feasible for me right now. So I'm hesitant to sell any games because part of me still wants to keep that collection going. I've been working on it since 1998, so with a pretty lengthy break in between, unfortunately. I took a break for about 8 years, I guess. And then when I came back, it was right at the beginning of the price escalation, which is a shame, because I could have been done years ago with this set, and maybe I've just sold it all and made a shit ton of money. I don't know. But anyway, they're sitting there. I'm still on the fence. Like I said, part of me wants to sell them just to get rid of them and make some room for new stuff, and make some money to buy new stuff. And then the other part of me wants to hang on to it because who knows, maybe I will, get the itch to finish the set one day, or maybe have the means to do it. But as it stands right now, I'm just kind of in limbo. It's hard for me to sell stuff because I'm not really accustomed to it. I collect, but I don't really let go. So I don't know. Maybe one day we'll see. It's in my mind. It's been in my mind for a while. So that's at least progress, I suppose. But anyway, guys, that is all I really wanted to talk about today. If you guys have anything you'd like to add below, please leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. It really does help me out quite a bit. I'm sitting at like 450 subscribers right now, which is totally awesome. I'd like to hit 500 as soon as I can, because that's a nice round number, and I'd kind of like to have a nice round number as the subscriber number. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's all for me right now. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take it easy.